Hey, what's up? It's Logan. I'm working on Pendulum, and we have some new features and some new art to show you. One of the new features we have is the ability for enemy gunshots to alert each other. So if an enemy is shooting at you, the other enemies can kind of figure that out. They hear it if they're within range, and they'll chase you down. Another feature is the player gunshot. It's pretty much the same thing. The player, if he shoots, will alert enemies if they're within range, and you can set their hearing so that certain enemies can be triggered easily and certain ones cannot. Another feature we want to show, we have some good tutorial slides in the mix. So let's kind of step through this here. As you can see, it displays text and it says click spacebar to continue. Second slide. And now we're free to move. This glowing box here is the first step in our kind of tutorial or player walkthrough. It's got a trigger, so it'll set up another dialogue for us. And one of the key things here is we don't actually stop the player from moving. So he can actually try to move. He's just trapped in a location. So we have to read. We can't move on without pressing spacebar. And now we're free to move again. Same thing here. This is the drug that you inject to get higher damage, higher speed. It's called Pendulum. And it's kind of one of the key points in the game, so we have a dialogue script triggered on that as well. Only difference here is we actually force the player to inject the drug. So you got to press shift for that to happen. And once you press shift, we'll be free to move again. So this tutorial step, it's not optional. Got to do it. The second you inject the drug, the world changes, and we get another message. It says press E to draw your weapon, which I already had mine drawn, but here we go. It wants us to kill that guard. That's the next step in the tutorial, so we don't want to let him down. Here we go. Now we got to go with spacebar to get out of this one. And this next part is not built in yet, but there's going to be crates that we can kick open and some other features coming up. That's the basic tutorial. Now let's kind of cruise through and check out the level. Since the last devlog, there's some new stuff. You see how that guy's chasing us? It's not because he saw us, it's because he heard us. And this guy will be triggered the same way. He hears gunshots. So let's wait till he's nice and close to the wall. And then I'll just desk pop, fire one over here. Oh, there he is. He's going to wish he didn't come around the corner. Now let's prove that if an enemy shoots at you, the other one's here. Let's let this dude see us. That guard sees me. Oh, nobody's going to trigger because they're all too far away. Maybe we can finish clearing out this level and see some of the other stuff. Check out the surfaces. We got awesome reflective surfaces. Materials have gotten way better. The lighting has gotten way better. I mean, this game is a treat to look at. I don't know how well it comes through in the screencast, but I hope it's as good as what I see. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't even talk because you're bad. Every time I come in, it seems like the artist has put in new work, and it's just, I can only imagine what this game's going to be like when we're finished. I feel honored to even work on it. So let's kind of take a stroll through some of the new areas here. You can see we got kind of a greenhouse section up here with plants and lighting and breakable glass. We can't get in here yet, but we got cool patterns in the tile. This is all breakable glass. I have to kind of fix how it interacts, but see if anybody's left. So one day when you're rich, you'll have a giant plant like this in the middle of your mansion, and you'll have cars like this. But I don't have that personally. Right, well, I'm going to show you how the tutorial works a little bit so that this isn't just all visual. We have triggered dialog here. Basically, on trigger enter, you kick off a dialog and you send a public list. So your designers can go in here. I kind of showed this in the last one. And let's pick out a triggered object real quick. If I can find one, that would be great. Weapon triggers, there we go. At last. So this will be an object that we need to have a trigger on. Go down to the script. Like you can see, it's a public list, so you put in here what your text is going to be. This is what the player reads. This is the tag of the UI text that we want to show the text on. So we can put it on all different canvases or all different setups. And here's the button to continue. We can send space, we can send shift, send E. So basically we can tell the player, hey, cycle your weapon, and then we know when they've done that. And here's the message that it's going to send. This is all coming from this class. So we have a text, a tag, continue button, and a continue message. It's really simple, and we send a whole deck of those slides each time we want to do some tutorial, and that's it. It's working really good, and the project's been really fun so far. There's nothing but good things to say about it. I appreciate you guys checking it out, and look forward to talking to you next time.